Welcome to our tutorial on setting up the free Simple Calendar plugin. In this video, we'll mainly aim on having our marketing calendar over here, set up within our WordPress site and have all its events rendered in the site. To begin with, we need to first ensure that you install and activate the Simple Calendar plugin. To do so, we need to navigate to the Plugins section and click on Add Plugin. You can then search for this free Simple Calendar plugin over here and have it installed. Alternatively, you can click on the Upload Plugin button at the top and upload the plugin zip file within the Upload section here. In my case here, since I have already installed the plugin, what I'm going to do is proceed and activate the plugin by clicking on the Activate link. This then brings us to the Connect screen. Over here is our video detailing on how to set up the plugin. So if you wish to watch it, you can proceed and do so. Once done, proceed to the next screen. Over here you can have a view of a field that we are presented with that requires us to add our Google API key. This is the second step as illustrated in the progress chart over here. We hence first need to create a Google API key. To do so, we will need to click on the Google Cloud Console link here. Within the Google Cloud Console, select the project that you would wish to work with, and if you do not have a ready project, you can click on the New Project link so as to create a project to use. In my case here, I'm going to select the project over here. Next, head over to the Navigation, APIs and Services section and click on the Enabled APIs and Services link. Next, click on the Enable APIs and Services link. Within the API library screen rendered, search for the Google Calendar API from the search field presented. Select the Google Calendar API. Next, proceed and enable the API. And now, as we can see over here, the Google Calendar API is now enabled within the project. Head over to the Credential section on the left panel. Over here we will need to now create a Google API key that we will add within our calendar settings. So click on Create Credentials, select API Key. Over here select the Google Calendar API. In addition, set the application restrictions to none and proceed to create your API key. You will then need to copy this newly created API key for use within your site. Next, head over to the Google API key filled over here within our calendar settings and paste it. Once done, click on the Validate and Save button. From the notifications displayed, you can then see the API key is valid and it's successfully connected. With the above carried out, we've completed our second step as illustrated in the chart over here. Our next step now involves creating a new calendar. This can be done by clicking on the Add New Calendar button rendered over here. We are going to name this calendar My Marketing Calendar. You can leave the other items within the detailed section over here to the default contents. On the calendar settings, leave the event source to Google Calendar. On the calendar type, leave this to default. And on the View field, you can set this to list or grid based on your preferred layout. Now, let's head over to the Events section. Within the Calendar Start field, let us set it to this month from the drop-down selections provided. Then let's set the earliest event to same as start date from the drop-down, and then lastly set the latest event to the default 1 year after start date. Next, within the Appearance tab, you can leave all the settings to the default. Head over to the Google Calendar section here, and on the Calendar ID field in place, you will need to have your Google Calendar ID from your calendar filled in. So, head over to your Google Calendar, select the calendar you wish to utilize, and in my case here, this is the Marketing Calendar. Then click on the 3 navigation dots, select Settings and Sharing, scroll down and ensure that you have the option Make Available to Public enabled. Continue scrolling down, and here you will find the Calendar ID. Copy the calendar ID and then head back to your calendar in the WordPress dashboard where you can now paste it in the calendar ID field. Next, you can then proceed to the Advanced section. Here, you can as well leave the settings to the default and then proceed to publishing your calendar by clicking the Publish button. Since the calendar is successfully published, we can now proceed to viewing the calendar on the front end. As we can now see, the calendar is now rendered as expected on our website with all events in place. We hope this was helpful and thanks for watching.